exciting time for me. I'm thin, I'm in my 30s. It is crazy. Most of my adult life, I heard this constant internal monologue. Jim, you gotta stop eating. Jim, you gotta control your impulses. And now I know all I needed was a weekly shot that killed all the passion inside of me.
That is Jim Gaffigan in the recent hit Hulu stand-up special, The Skinny, the 11th hour-long special of Jim's career. Over the last 2 decades or so, Gaffigan's everyman style and highly relatable material have earned him millions of fans who fill up theaters and arenas to see him. The son of an Indiana banker, Gaffigan graduated from college with a degree in finance and then worked in advertising before making the audacious leap to stand-up comedy. His success there has opened the door to pursue new passions like dramatic acting in a string of movies, and now his own brand of bourbon. Jim and I got together for a Sunday Sit-Down live in front of an audience of you, the viewers, at our host and sponsor venue, City Winery, New York.
The Sunday Sit-Down. We're going to sit down. It's Sunday.
And the good news is we'll have a little morning bourbon, a little Sunday morning father time bourbon.
And then it could be Sunday lie down. Right? Sunday pass out. We'll be right back.
He is one of the funniest people on earth. I don't need to tell you that. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the great Jim Gaffigan.
Thank you. I should have gotten you a glass. Here, what?
Really?
This
oh,
thank for you.
Thank you.
Give me your Venmo later on.
Okay.
Really, I have a bourbon problem. It's a bourbon obsession.
Jim Gaffigan is big on bourbon.
There is a certain look to a bourbon-obsessed guy. Like if you're over the age of 30, out of shape with a beard, and you don't drink bourbon, you're a fraud.
So big, in fact, the 59-year-old comedian is getting a taste of the whiskey business with his own Father Time bourbon.
I feel kind of bad that we're up here drinking the finest bourbon that's ever been made. So I have a surprise.
Oh.
Every audience member here is going to receive a new car.
Wow, what a moment.
Well, instead of a car, we're going to give you a sample of Father Time bourbon.
Wow. Oh, you're getting a lot of thumbs up on the front row here. So, guys, as you enjoy your bourbon, I want to hear the story of this bourbon, which is called Father Time. It's not Father Time like the guy who controls time.
Or even that special time that a father will spend with their child. This is the father time that someone enjoys when they're away from their kids.
Oh, it's Father Time.
It's Father Time. During the pandemic, my wife and I were in a house with all these kids. We have 5 kids. They're now 13 to 21. I'm living in a psych ward. And we started this ritual of having a bourbon every night. And so I was so inspired by that I wanted to share that ability to enjoy a bourbon with the world.
Gaffigan has become one of the most popular comics in the world with a focus on family.
5 kids is a lot. It's a lot. And my wife works so hard. She works so hard, and I try to travel as much as I can.
And food. The jokes are mostly clean and often punctuated by something Jim calls his inner voice.
Look at that guy. He's wasted in a bar. I came here to read a novel.
I should say up front, I'm not an alcoholic.
Gaffigan's new passion provides the material for his latest stand-up special, live from Old Forester, the bourbon set.
To be called bourbon, it must be made in the United States with 51% corn and consumed by a man who's out of shape. I want people to know it is just about bourbon. So if you're not interested or you're looking for brandy or tequila jokes, there aren't any. But if you like whiskey, I think you'll get a kick out of it.
I am originally from Indiana. I know what most of you are thinking, Indiana Mafia.
Growing up the youngest of 6 in a crowded Indiana home, Gaffigan didn't realize comedy could be a career.
I was the weird sibling, like, oh, Jimmy and his hobby.
So when does the idea of getting up on a stage become real for you?
I remember the night before I graduated from college, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was saying, secretly I want to be a comedian and an actor. And she was like, well, you should do that. And I'm like, but everyone wants to do that. And she was like, I don't want to do that. And and I was like, you're lying. And so it was this kind of process of really kind of embracing it.
I wanted some of my clapping back. Oh, he's doing that voice already.
The act that we all know, when did you kind of land on that?
There's so many experiments along the way when you start stand-up, and everyone knows that, like, the point of view or your authentic self is the answer. I'm kind of this doughy white guy, and so, like, me being angry is not that appealing to an audience.
When you talk about your family, we know it's all real. It's coming
and it has
place.
to, I think some of the premise is that, I complain about my family, but I believe that if you are a parent and you're involved, that means you are annoyed. Like if your identity isn't somehow tied up as a father or mother, if you have children, I think you're doing something wrong.
Sometimes when people find out I have 5 kids, they think I'm good at parenting, which is kind of like assuming people with lots of cats are not crazy.
How do they feel about being the story?
I don't care. Here's what I would say, is that the benefit of having 5 children is I can talk about a story that occurred with one of my children, and you can't be sure which one I'm talking about.
Oh, right.
But most importantly, they're not interested. I have 5 children that I've been able to raise because of stand-up, and from what I've observed, they're not going to make any money.
They need this.
And it makes me realize, and I don't know if there's any other parents out there, it makes me realize that my final task of parenting is to leave them with nothing. Maybe it's a romantic notion, but I want them to pay for my casket.
That's some tough love. You have been warned, Gaffigan children. Part 2 of my conversation with Jim, featuring questions from the audience.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.